All right, I'm back. Do we got hogs? I don't know. We'll see. But anyhow, I know it's been a while since I've been on here. What? 6 months? Been a while. 5 months. But had a lot going on. A lot of changes made. Changed jobs. Um, I don't know. Life, man, life. But I ain't been doing much trapping, so I ain't had a lot to put on as far as content. But maybe things are fixing to change. I was thinking the other day, I'm going to buy some mole traps or something. I mean, I got to have something to put on YouTube as far as videos. But I said I'll get some mole traps. I don't know. May end up doing mole traps before it's over with. But what I'm doing right now is trying to move Foxy's little dog pen, pour the slab for her, keep her out of some mud. Now I'm trying to hook a water line up to it and put her automatic water on there. Maybe she'll learn how to use it. If she get thirsty, she'll learn. But had a guy call me the other day and yesterday, the other day, I don't know. But I took the hog trap and put it out this morning. So didn't get any footage of out there. I wish I did because there was a little dude out there. He was talking about y'all and watching him. I told him about my channel and said, if you like y'all, maybe you'll like mine. I ain't near as good as him, but anyhow, um, the little boy, I guess, kind of got full blown in it and watched it and loved it. And anyhow, I had him helping me do some stuff, putting the trap up and all that, and he just eat it up, which is good. That's awesome. I wish I'd have got some footage of it, but I didn't. But anyhow, I don't work at the school no more. Had some issues there. I ain't gonna get all in details because I ain't got a whole lot of good to say about it. So I ain't gonna say nothing other than I ain't there no more. I'm at another place. It's about 5 or 6 of us in the building, 7, whatever. And the boss man knows what's going on. He knows his job, our job. And it's awesome to work for somebody like that. I just leave it at that. Things are going good. God's been good. It made me nervous at first. Didn't have no job. But pray, pray, pray. Didn't have no insurance. But it all worked out. And called up a buddy of mine. Helped him. It was like in January. Called him up. He owns a meat processing place. It was towards the end of deer season. He was busy. And I got to help him. He was gracious enough. Let me help him for, I don't know, a couple of months, something like that, 2 or 3 months. Worked out good. He let me work with him, do that for a few months, and just out of the blue. I mean, I went to a couple of interviews, been praying about it. Really want to do something trapping wise, but I mean, man, I'm in central Mississippi. Trapping is not just awesome here, as far as making money at it anyhow. Went for a few interviews. I wasn't real crazy about the actual job, but I mean, it then got to the point I had to have some insurance. My insurance done run out. And wife had insurance where she works, but that was it. We didn't have no medical, no dental, no vision. And you know, I'm getting old. I need medicine. My teeth falling out. And I can't half see as it is. So needed all that. Out of the blue, man called. Wanted to know if wanted to come up there and you kind of explained the job to me and all that. And I'm like, man, yeah, I try it. Don't want to travel. Ain't no traveling. Blah blah blah. Man, I didn't even have an interview. I didn't have nothing. When he told me who to talk to, I went and talked. I called them, talked to them. They told me where to be, what time. I went up there, took a drug test, signed the papers, and went to work the next day. Thank you, Jesus. It all worked. It worked awesome. Worked out good. So that's that was that. Then, but put the hog trap out today, and I hope when I see you in a little while, next few minutes with y'all, we'll be looking at some hog footage, whether it's just at the trap, hogs coming in. But I really want to try to get a definite number on how many it is. One picture had like 9 in it. Man told me that was a picture of the medium size to the bigger ones, and he said it wasn't nothing just major, major big, but there was a bunch of little ones. He said he wouldn't be surprised if it was close to 20. I don't know. We'll see. I get some pictures. We'll put them on here. We'll just keep on. Let's see if we get some pigs. All right, I'm out here at the trap. As you've seen in them pictures, they didn't go in the trap. And I counted 15 in there. What y'all count? But they wouldn't go in the trap. They're used to this little feeder over here that this man uses to feed his birds. And what this is, he plants all this stuff for the quail. He raises quail. And I think he hunts them out here and whatnot. But anyhow, this right here that's all burnt off behind me was wheat. And the hogs come in here and destroy this wheat. So he called me, wanted me to come get them. And so I'm coming in here today. I'm going to put a little corn, what I don't ever do. I hardly ever do that, but I'm going to put some at the gate. And then I got this bucket of stuff here that stinks. It's old molasses and old wine. It's done fermented. It's done rotted. I've had it for a couple of years and it smells loud. So we're going to try to lure them up in there, get them to go up in there 2 or 3 nights, and then we're going to try to drop the hammer on them. So that's what I'm doing out here today. They was out here, they just wouldn't go in, would they?
Man, I didn't even hear you pull up. I was sitting in the trailer at the computer watching YouTube video. I was like, I wonder if the dove's out there at the field. I pull up, grab my phone, pull the camera up. Shoot, Stan's out there. When did he slip by? Yeah, I was watching them last night for probably 45 minutes. I was like, you know what? I need to go get some dang wheat and dump in here with the corn, I guess, because they'd rather eat the wheat than the corn.
I think they used to that feed.
Ah.
So what and they kept, they was all around that side, they was all around right here. I could see them, and they'd walk right in front of the gate.
Every now and then, one would come in here for just a little bit.
Oh, I know it is.
And turn around and run by.
So I'm going to do something I usually don't do, but I'm going to put a little corn out here.
Try to tempt them in.
Then I got that stuff over there. Some old, Daddy used to make wine, and he cleaned out the refrigerator. There's wine, there's molasses, and it's mold on the top. It's fermented.
Get them to come in here, maybe they're all just
It ain't crap for them out there unless they eat seed.
They just, and they wasn't even rooting.
That's what I looked when I was pulling in here to see if they.
But I turned the volume up and you can hear them making noise and you can hear it crunching something. That camera picks up sound.
All that corn up, it was outside that fence. I don't really figure it was the birds. Many of them it shouldn't take long to clean that up.
Well, I've been saying, now I know why that sack of corn lasted 4 hours the other day. I mean, of course, now how many times when people tell you, I think it's 15 or 20 pigs, and you actually see. But I seriously thought about it, because you know how much they eat this wheat, I might run the co-op. Then I said, mad, I couldn't. It was probably 3 o'clock in the morning if I ever got to sleep. I said, wound up.
I watched them till a little after midnight, and then I said, forget it. Because I ain't planning on dropping on them or nothing last night. It'll come out.
Oh, yeah, they'll love that. Yeah, that'll get their attention.
Smell it?
Mm-hmm. A friend of mine, when he seen it later this morning, he texted me, he said, man, were they sitting beside the shooting house when they shot? I was like, no, that camera just got a really good microphone.
Yeah. I had one of them cameras. That's what I started out with.
And he can be out here. It's picking us up talking right now.
Oh, yeah. That's the most. That ought to be enough to get them in here. I believe once they start coming, as long as there's feed in here, they'll keep on coming. Maybe that'll be enough to get them in there. I don't want to get them too much because I don't want them just hanging out right here. But maybe with that junk up in there and smell it, maybe they'll go on in. And if they do, we'll put another sack or 2 in there and keep them coming. Thursday night, Friday night, or something, we'll hammer them down. I want them to be in there and comfortable. All right, we got the corn in there. We got the other stuff. How we fix to head out. They got that electric fence up there to try to keep the hogs out. I think he said there's sunflowers that they're starting to get in. That's why they put this electric fence up. Alright, well, let's get back to the house. Maybe they'll come on in and we'll have something in the trap tonight. Well, wait and see. up in the morning, got them. Well, my wife got them. She wanted to be the one to drop on them last night, but she wouldn't get up with me this morning to come get them. I don't know what the deal is, but anyhow, I'm headed over there. Got a guy gonna meet me over there. Maybe the landowner's gonna use his tractor to load them up. Got a few of them going some places. I don't know. The rest of them may go feed buzzards, but we tried. We tried to get rid of all of them that we could. But it seemed like a pretty good little load. How many of y'all think it is? I mean, I know what I think by looking at them and trying to count them, but right now at this point, I've seen what you've seen. But I'm on the way over there now. I'm headed that direction, so I see you at the trap. Grass is fogging up. Had to stick them up there. All right, we out here. Don't quite know how many it is. All right, they won't jump around a little too much for my liking, so we just get them put down. All right, well, we got them all loaded up, and he's headed off with a tractor on the ones that we couldn't give away. And then we got several in the truck headed to the processors. We had 14 in the trap, and I know that there was some that was hanging out outside, would not go in the trap. And so we rebaited, and hopefully they'll go in, hopefully they didn't get spooked, but we had to do what we had to do. They wouldn't even get close to the trap. I don't know if they was fighting with each other or what. I don't know why they wouldn't go in, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what they can do. See if we can get them other ones. Alright. So I'm headed to go get a biscuit and get to work. And I'll get back on here if we see some more hogs, if we see the rest of them come in. Alright, well, I don't know if they're gonna come back or not. Well, ain't been but one night, so that's kind of hard to tell on that. But I'm gonna end this video here, and we will be back. Maybe in the next video we'll have another drop of the rest of them. He said they wasn't real close to the trap when we dropped the gates. He could see on his camera, that's the one that was real far away from the trap, where you can see the whole entire trap is his camera. And he was watching when we dropped the gates, and they was a good ways away from it. So I'm gonna get off of here, and maybe on the next video we'll have the rest of the pigs in the trap. Thanks for watching, appreciate it.